baka.
Look at the stupid baka.
Look at it is the stupidity, the stupidity of the baka.
Nakulena hata baka.
Nakulena hata.
How a mongoose can kill a crane, baka? Is it possible? Mongoose is a earth-moving animal, a small, tiny one. And a crane, it flies in the sky. How this can kill bakas? If you have an idea, you can do anything. If you don't know how to come out of a problem, is also a problem.
Right.
So that's all.
So because of the stupidity of the baka.
Asti kasmin shit.
Asti kasmi.
There are mistakes in this actually. Asti kasmin chit dura uddeshe, in a long way, long city.
Is it written wrong there? Is it duno deshe?
Dura
It should be
uddeshe.
duro deshe.
Yeah.
Bahu baka sanatho vatapadapaha. Bahu baka sanatha vatapadapaha. There was a big banyan tree on which there are many bahu baka. Many cranes used to stay on it.
Bahu baka
Sanatha and like a tree which is bearing many cranes.
Okay. Vata
Padapa is a tree. Padaihi pibati iti padapaha.
Yeah.
It drinks with the roots. Vata padapaha.
At the foot of the tree.
No. Padapaha is a tree. Vata means a banyan tree.
Oh, banyan tree. Okay.
Vata vruksha.
Okay.
Tasya kotare.
Tasya kotare.
What is kotara?
Hollow or hole.
On the whole. Krishna sarpaha prativasati sma.
Yeah.
Krishna sarpaha snake vasati sma.
Yeah.
Used to live from the beginning earlier. Sacha.
So what is that prativasati? Why not just
Vasati is staying. Prativasati staying from a long time.
Oh, okay. Sma is what?
Sma. Think so.
Also.
Think so. Used to stay. It's an expression.
And also that prativasati is a present tense. So when you add smaha, it makes it, wait a minute, that smaha, it makes it past tense, it should, isn't it? But that smaha is different. This smaha has got visarga, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
Asistaha smaha. Asistaha smaha. Means used to stay. It is talking, na?
Yeah, smaha.
Used to stay.
Used to stay. It's a
but
story.
There, the visarga should not be there, isn't it? The smaha.
No, there is an asistaha smaha. Sma.
Sacha.
No, Krishna sarpaha prativasati sma.
Right.
Visarga should not be there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sacha baka
is wrong.
balakan ajanata pakshan api. Sacha bakavalakan ajata pakshan api sadaiva bhakshayan kalam nayati sma. Wait. Okay. What the serpent used to do? Sacha sarpaha, the sarpa, baka, balakan.
Children.
Baka balakan, a baby cranes. Ajata pakshan, which are paksha ajata. What is paksha? Wings. Ajata, not born. Even small crane whose wings are not yet out, okay, to them api also tadaiva, bhakshayan. Sadaiva bhakshayan. Immediately.
Always.
Tatkale eva bhakshayan. Kalam nayati sma. Kalam nayati sma. Jivati sma sa sarpaha.
Is
Okay.
the
Sarpaha. Kalam kadam nayati. Tatrastha. Baka balakan. Kadayati. Ajata pakshanapi khadayan bhakshayan kalam gacchati sma nayati sma.
is the sarga necessary here?
No, no, yeah, you know.
Atha, there's a mistake actually, that's why I'm reading. Atha ekaha bakaha tena bhakshitani apatyani drishtva.
They go.
Atha ekaha
day.
bakaha, one crane. Tena, tena means by that. By what? Tena means who is that? Sarpena. Tena sarpena bhakshitani apatyani drishtva. Looking at the children who were eaten by the snake. Shishu vairagyat tarastiram asadya. Shishu vairagyat. What is the Shishu vairagya? It's a very important word. You know, comes very rare, but it's very deep.
Sisu is children.
Vairagya.
Vairagya.
There are few vairagyas. Smashana vairagya,
Yes,
Jnana
Sisu
vairagya, etc. If you go to Smashana, you feel for like, you know, what is this life? Why people are leading for this? However, people will come to same Smashana. Why people are having luxurious life? How much time it will be until you are in Smashana? If you have that ideology, it's called as Smashana vairagya. However, if after coming out, you will have a same car, you will have all the luxuries, comforts and all. That's called Smashana vairagya. Jnana vairagya. When someone is giving you a lecture or some good knowledge, you feel like, what is the purpose of knowledge after passing the life? It's waste. If I achieve all the entire knowledge also after leaving my body, I can't do anything with that. However, I can't take everything with me to Swarga. So what is the purpose of having a knowledge? After coming out, you go to a doctor or an engineer for construction. So until that thing, if you have that vairagya, it's called as particular vairagya, like Smashana vairagya or Jnana vairagya. If you are in temple, you feel like, if everything is Paramatma, why should I ask God for this or that? This is called as Bhakti vairagya. So Shishu vairagya is, if you lose your children, the pain and grief will give you some vairagya. Is called as Shishu vairagya. Okay, that's it's a deep word. That's why I'm explaining it.
Yeah,
Shishu vairagyat. Shishu vairagyat. Tarastiram asadya. It went to a pond and the bank of that pond. Saraha tiram asadya. Bashpapurita nayanaha. Who wrote this? Bashpapurita nayanaha adho mukhas tisthati. Bashpa means?
Yes.
Yes,
Purita
filled
Harita
with
nayanaha adho mukha.
eyes.
Adho mukha
Eyes
nama?
filled with tears. Eyes filled
Looking
with
down.
tears.
Looking down. Adho mukha, face down. Tishtati. What is tishtati?
Standing.
It is not tishtati, it is tishtati.
Sitting.
Yeah. It is tishtati. Okay. Next.
Rajya.
This is a problem. What is this? I don't understand.
Yeah, what is that?
Tataha maybe tajva tadrakoshtitam avalokya kulirakaha pravacha. Well, kuliraka means maybe Nakulaha. Looking at that crane, maybe. Avalokya is that?
Kulirakaha is the crab.
Crab. Kuliraka means what?
Crab.
Okay, what is this?
It's the same as
Tadrakoshtitam. I don't know what it is. Let us underline this. Okay. Avalokya, looking at that crane maybe. Kuliraka provacha. Mama, kimevam rudyate. Mama, generally in all Panchatantra, all animals will call each other with relation names.
Yeah.
Hey
Mama.
Tata, hey Mama. Mama, kimevam rudyate. Why are you crying?
Yeah. Why are you crying?
Saaha Bhadra Kim Karomi Mandabhagyasya Balakaha Kotara Nivasina. It is actually a mistake again. It is Kotara Nivasina Sarpena Bhakshitaha. Bhadra Kim Karomi Mandabhagyasya Mama Mandabhagyasya. What is Mandabhagyasya? Yasya Bhagya Mandaha. What is Manda?
Slow-witted.
Or
Bad
unfortunate.
Weak-witted.
Okay, Manda, like unfortunate. Mandabhagyasya balakaha, mama balakaha putraha, kotarade vasino sarpena bhakshitaha.
Yeah.
Tad dukkha dukkito rodimi. Aham tad dukkhena badha anubhavena rodimi. Tat kadhaya, then you tell me. Me yadyasti kaschid upayaha. It's not kashvi, it is kaschi. Kaschid upayaha tad vinashaya. Upayaha tad vinashaya. Sarpasya vinashaya kaschid upayaha asti va? Vadatu. Please tell me. Idea to kill the
destroy
serpent.
the snake. Yeah.
Tat akarnya kulirakaha chintayamasa. Crab started to think. Aham tavad asmad jati sahajavairi. Tavad ayam tavad asmat jati sahajavairi. This situation is because of jati vairam.
Yeah.
Serpent eats babies, you know, that's natural. Ataha tat tadha satya anrutam upadesham prayachami yadhanyepi sarve bakaha sakshayamayanti. What is that? Ataha tadha satya anrutam upadesham. Now I'll give you a preaching. Satyam anrutam, truth and false. Prayachami, I'll give you. Yadhanyepi, yatha anyepi sarve bakaha sakshayamayanti. What is this? Okay. I'll tell you something where maybe at least other children may be safe or something. Sarve bakaha sakshayamayanti. Sakshayam. Or else all the other babies will be dead. Uktancha, it is uktancha. Uktancha. No, this should be the right word. Uktancha navanita samam vani krutatva chittam tu nirdayam krutva chittam tu nirdayam taya prabodhyate shastraha sanvayo mriyate yadha. This is the problem, Swami. If something letters are wrong, it leads to some other wrong meaning.
Tada praveshya te shatruh.
Shatru, okay.
Yeah. Sanvabhe.
Tadha Shatru. Okay. Tadha Prabodhyate Shatru. Okay. Sanvade Mriyate Yadha. Navanida Samamvaning Kritva. People who just talk as you know, Makhan, very smooth. Chittam tu nirdayam, but heart is not good. Tasya prabodhyate shatruhu. Tasya prabodhyate shatruhu, by which enemies will rise. Sanvayaha mriyate yadha. And slowly this person will be disappeared. So we should be always the good communications, I think. Ahacha mama. Yad yevam. I think yad yevam. This is a mistake. See. Yad yevam tanmatsya mamsa khandani nakula biladwara. Actually, it is bila. See.
Yeah, Biladwara.
Biladwarat sarpakotaram yavat prakshipa. So take some fish flesh pieces.
Fish meat, yeah.
Meat pieces. And just keep up to the
Keep on the way.
Nakula's mongoose,
Yeah, keep on the
hole,
way of the mongoose.
pit. Up to there, you just keep it. Nakulaha tan margena gatva tam dushta sarpam vinashayati. Vinashayati. So do something, take some fish meat pieces, keep up to the serpent's hole. This mongoose will go eating that and go to the serpent and will kill it. Adha tadha anushtite matsya mamsa anusarini nakulena tam krishna sarpo nihatya tepi tad vrukshashriya sarve bakaha shanaihi bhakshitaha. So it did the same. Tadha anushtite, when it does the same job as told by crab, it kept all the fish meat pieces there. Matsya mamsa anusarini nakulena. That Nakula, the mongoose, which went up to, by eating all those fish pieces up to the pit of serpent, what it did? Tam Krishna Sarpo Nihatya, it killed the serpent. Then what it did? Tepi
Also kill all the baka.
Tad Vrukshashrayeha Sarve Bakaha, all the other cranes also, Shanaihi Bhakshitaha, it has its food. So it started eating all the crane also.
Right.
So sometimes if someone tells us to do something, should not do it blindly. Upayaha bhavet, tat apayasya pratinivruttirapi bhavet.
Yeah, that's it. So,
Upayam
so that
chintayet
makes
prajna tadha apayancha chintayet. Your intention is to get protected from serpent, but you did not foresee the problem of that Nakula eating our own children.
right.
What serpent did, it did the same. So the upaya is not useful.
Yeah, that remedy, upaya here, seems like a remedy or action.
Okay, let me teach you something important today. As I promised you earlier, once we go to one Sandhi and Samasa also. Now I think which is very important to read while combinations, while reading something, we are facing some difficulty with the combinations. The first one, we all know exactly, we go faster. What is this? What is this? Okay. What is the meaning of this and how it forms?
Savarna is the same letter.
Very good. What letter?
Ah.
That's it.
And or
Akara. Okay. Later, any similar letter, sa varna, right? Samana varna. Again, akara or or dirgha akara. Anything akara or dirgha akara forms dirgha only. For example, Rama plus Alaya is equals to
Ramalaya.
the previous akara here ending and the starting akara both together becomes Ramalaya. Okay. In that way, there are many examples. The meaning is core is same. This is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. This is easy. Next one is Guna Sandhi. What is Guna? How Guna forms?
Akara plus ikara.
The earlier form is akara only. The lateral letter after the next, the beginning of the first letter should be non-akara. For example, it should be E or U. What if it is E? A plus E is equals to A plus E is equals to akara plus ikara.
Oh,
Oh,
A.
okay.
For example, Rama Ichha is equals to
Ramech.
Ram Echa. Okay. Okay. If it is A plus O is equals to
oh,
very good. O. For example, Dasa Unnati.
Vyasaupanishad.
Dasonnati. Dasasya unnati. Dasa unnati. Dasonnati. Okay. So Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is only akara. If it is akara harasva akara, anyatha dirgha akara bhavatu. Samadhanah dirgha eva bhavati. Dirgha akara eva. एवं गुणसंधौ अकारः पूर्ववर्णः परवर्णः अकारः न भवेत् इकारः वा उकारः वा भवेत् तस्य यदि इकारः भवति तस्य समाधानम् एकारं भवति यदि उकारं भवति अकारान्तवर्णः समाधानम् ओकारं भवति ओके एवं वृद्धि संधिः वर्तते वृद्धि किं वर्तते समानम् अकारमेव अकारान्ते गुणसन्धि समाधानम् एकारं वा ओकारं वा भवतु अकारान्ते एकारं वा ओकारं वा भवतु तद् वृद्धि संधिः उदाहरणतया फॉर एग्जांपल अकार अनंतर एकार इज इक्वल्स टू आ प्लस ए इज इक्वल्स टू आई उत्तमम अकार अनंतर ओकार समाधानं किं भवति व्हाट इज आंसर आ प्लस ओ औकारा उत्तमम उदाहरणं किम अगेन राम एधि is come answer is I Ramaidhi okay here also Rama okay Maha plus Oshadhi. Oshadhi means tree. What is answer? Maha plus Oshadhi? Mahaushadhi. So only simple thing we need to understand is for Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, only earlier letter should be Akara, Hrasva or Dirgha. Lateral letter should be akara, rasva or dirgha. Then dirgha akara is the answer. For guna sandhi, earlier letter, previous letter, purva varna akara eva bhavet, rasvam va dirgham va. Paravarnaha ikaram va ukaram va bhavet. The earlier letter should be akara, lateral both are a or u. Then if it is a, answer will be if it is akara plus ikara, then answer is a. If it is ukara, answer is o. Simple. Again, Vruddhi Sandhi also stays in the same akara sandhi. You know, Vruddhi Sandhi. A is the earlier word, Hasva or Dirgha. Answers like, you know, after the letter, lateral letter should be A or O. If it is A, answer is I. If it is O, answer is O. That's it. Next one is Yanadesha Sandhi. Yan Adesha Sandhi. What is Adesha? Command. So in this Sandhi, something is coming as command. What is that? Yan is equals to, there are few letters in yan. What are they? Yan. Ya, Hayavarat, Lan, Ya, Va, Ra, La. Okay, these are the letters. Ya, Va, Ra, La. These are the commands for Yanadesha Sandhi. When it comes, where it comes is the meaning of Sandhi. Till now we had Akara earlier in the beginning time. I mean, the previous letter should be Akara. From now, Akara will not be the previous letter. Purva Varnaha, the earlier letter should be Ikara, Ukara, Rukara, Lukara. Alu. I, U, Lu is there for these letters. Next, what will be the next letter? If it is Ikara, after the next letter, if the letter is Akara, E plus A, then E plus A, spell together E plus A, E plus A, spell together E plus A.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this Ya letter will be the answer. Okay. If E plus non-E should be there, similar letter should not come. Asavarana. Next, U will come. What is U? U plus, U plus A. Is equals to Va. Ru plus A. Wait. What is that? Ru plus A. This Ra letter
Ra.
will come. Lu plus A.
La.
La will come. That's it. So, Asavarna yadi agachyati, after Ikara, E is Savarna. So, as earlier we said, in Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, the same letter should come. If it is Akara, after the letter is Akara, then it becomes Dirgha. In the same way, if there is Ikara, the later letter should be Ikara only, Hrasva or Dirgha, the answer is Ikara. If the first letter is Ukara, then later letter should be Ukara only, then answer will be Ukara. Okay, Ayu, Ru also, take Ru, Rukara, the later letter should be Rukara only, the answer will be Ru. This actually it is a dirgha letter, so no need of telling it again. That's the one that is something. So rukara plus rukara is so a plus a is a, e plus e is e, u plus u, ru plus ru is ru. Dirgham will come answer. Whether this side is hrasva or dirgha, whether the other side is hrasva or dirgha, answer will be dirgham only. That's we should understand. So here,
Is
Yanadesha Sandhi, the earlier letter should be all four hrasva or dirgha ikara. Hrasva or dirgha ikara. The lateral letter should not be the same letter, savarna. Asavarna letter should be there. Then answer will be in the place of a, e and a, ya will come. Okay? Instead of these two letters, va will come. This is adesha. It comes taking out something. For example, very simple, na? You know the word pari plus avaranam. What happens?
Paryavaranam.
Paryavaranam. One another example. Gati plus ardham.
Gatyardham.
Huh?
Gatyardham.
Gatyardham. Smruti plus ardham.
Gatyardham.
Smruti means?
Memory.
Smruti plus ardham.
Gatyardham.
Very good. Smrutyartham. So Paryavaranam here, Gati plus Ardham, Gatyardham. So instead of E, instead of this E, this Pari E, instead of this E, Ya is coming. The letter Av is like that, but it is associated in Ya. Pari plus Avaranam, Paryavaranam. What you are seeing? E is heard or A is heard? Paryavaranam. Pari, E, Avaranam, A, Paryavaranam, I is heard but not E. So in the place of E, Ya is coming as a command. Again.
How do we know whether it's a long ya, like ya, or ya?
Based on the other letter, if it is utter dirgha is there, see, Avarana is dirgha, so there is Paryavaranam. Here is Gati plus Ardham, Gatyardham. That's it. Based on the other letter, dirgha or hrasva will be depending on.
Okay.
So Ya is coming only on this ikara, the earlier letter. The command will come on the earlier letter here. For example, Guru plus Agamanam. What is the Guru plus Agamanam?
Gurvagamanam.
What is the meaning of Guru Agamanam? Agamanam.
Arriving.
Gurvagamanam. Okay. Next. Okay. Vadhu. What is Vadhu?
Right.
Okay. Avasaraha.
Vadhu.
Vadhu plus Avasaraha.
Vadvavasara.
That's it. Vadvavasaraha. Vadvavasaraha. Instead of U, the Va is coming, falling as a command. One more.
What is the meaning, Acharya? Vadhu plus Avasara?
Necessary of a bride. There's a groom. He's not getting a bride. He's in need of a bride, right? Vadvavasaraha asti. Tasya vadvavasaraha asti. Bhanu plus Akashaha. Then Bhanu plus Akashaha, Bhanvakashaha. Okay. In that way. Maximum these two are more often we see. Is a little. Okay, next this is Yanadesha Sandhi. Where is Yanadesha Sandhi? Yeah. Shatru plus Agachati. Shatra Agachati. Like that. Lu is a very rarely we see. So these are all called as At Sandhi. Which Sandhi? All I, Uru, Lu, Evo, I, Au. The Sandhi comes is called At Sandhi. Okay. Next is called as Hal Sandhi. I think we discussed, but still I'm explaining again. What is Hal?
Consonants.
Consonants. In which there are many Sandhis, particularly what I want to tell you is Chutva Sandhi. Okay. The same way we find Shtutva Sandhi. Okay. Just a second. I'll just tell you in a better way. Okay, I bought a better one. See, you can see here. Are you able to see any web screen?
Yes.
Not
Can you
yet.
see Tavarga here?
No.
No, nothing.
No, now you will see again. Just see, this is a beauty. Yeah. The two sides of the letters, before plus and after plus, right? If the before plus is a Tavarga, Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Na, this is Ahaf, Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Na. For example, Sat, okay, or Vidvat, Tad, Rajan. Don't concentrate on the stressful letters, we use very less. Takara, Dakara, and Nakara. These we use often. If these letters are there earlier, okay, these letters may fall as Chakara, Jakara, and Yakara. Okay. जब स अथवा तवर्ग के बाद चवर्ग आए, the first letter is tavarga. Tavarga means ta set, ta tha da dhana. After plus, if there is a chavarga set, cha cha ja jhaya, the previous letters will fall as chavarga only. That is chutva sandhis. For example, sat plus charitra. What is before ta? What is the before plus? Able to see the screen, Swami?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is before plus? Takara. After taka, after plus chakara, chavarga. Tata dadhana, cha cha ja jhaya. Remember that. The first should be tata dadhana. After plus should be cha cha ja jhaya. Then answer will be chavarga only. Cha ja ja. The letters will come. For example, sat plus charitra. So the chakara falls on the takara as command. Then this letter turns into chakara, sat charitra. Actually, it should be sat charitra. If you associate, it becomes sat charitra. Jagat, Janani. See here, Jagat, Takara, Tatha Dadhana, Janani, Chacha Jajaya. Then Takara falls as Jakara
Yeah.
only, always. So Jagat Janani, Jagat Janani. Sat plus Charitra, Sat Charitra. Jagat plus Janani, Jagat Janani, Jagat Janani. Kas plus Chit. Sakara always falls as a Shakara. It won't change as Jakara or any other. Sakara is a separate set. Sakara always becomes this half Sha. That is Shutva Sandhi. Before plus and after plus. Sakara and the Tatha Dadhana. Sorry. The no. These are all half letters only, not full letters. If before plus, if these letters are there, later, if you find Shakara, Chakara, Chakara, Jakara, Jhakara, Yakara. So these letters will be command to these letters. But remember, this is a separate letter. What is that? This is a separate letter. So Sakara always becomes Shakara. Takara may become Chakara or Jakara. Dakara will become Jakara. Na may become Ya. For example, Sat. What is this, man? Sat plus Chit is equals to
Satchit.
what is changing here? Takara is changing as
Chakara.
Chakara. Then it is Sat Chit. In the same way, Sat plus Charitram. Same Sat Charitram. Sat plus Janaha is equals to
Sajjana.
Ta becomes Ja.
Sajjana.
Sajjanaha. For example, Jagat, Jagat plus Janani is equals to
Jagat Janani.
these are all called as Chutva Sandhi, where
That is-
Shakara and Chakara are falling as commands. For example, we'll go as Sakara. You know, a very beautiful example. Tell me one example. Sakara is turning as Shakara. Manas plus. Answer is,
Manashinta.
what is the real pronunciation?
Manashinta.
Manashanti. Which Sandhi it is?
Chutva Sandhi.
This Chutva Sandhi. When Sakara is turning as Shakara, is called as Chutva Sandhi. Okay, the same concept. Okay, the same concept. Let us go to some other examples also. Okay, I'll tell you some other examples. Hurry up. Okay, let me stop. See here, next one. Nis plus chalaha. This is not a capital cha, bigger one, a small. Nis plus chalaha, nischalaha. Ut plus charanam. Third and which are ucharanam. Sat plus janaha, sajjanaha. Dush plus charitra, duscharitra. Tat plus jayaha, tajjayaha. Haris plus shete, Hari is sleeping, Harish shete. So in this way, sa, ta, tha, da, dhana, actually dha and tha is a very rare letters, will not come often in any Sanskrit letters. So these are all simple letters which comes is a Shutva Sandhi.
What is
Remember,
the
if you
meaning
find
of,
Charanam.
any ta, tha, da, dhana changing as cha, cha, ja, jana, it is Shutva Sandhi.
what is the meaning of kas by itself?
Kaha actually, kaha chit. Kaha turns into kas. Kaha, you know what is kaha, right?
Oh, okay. Kaha is
Who?
what? Who?
What or who? Okay. So the same concept, Shutva Sandhi, same concept. If it comes with not cha cha ja jaya, if it comes with ta tha da dhana, it should not be sha, it will be shakara. Sorry. Oh, what happened? In Sanskrit, sha. Issue is not cha cha ja jaya, it should be arey bhai. Okay, it should be ta. Now it should be tha, da. Where is da, man? Da. No. If the previous letter before plus is sa, ta, tha, da, dhana, say, the lateral after plus, if it is sha, ta, tha, da, dhana, then it will be, these letters will be command. For example, you tell me what is this? Ramas Shashtaha. What will be the answer? Later what happens? Sakara turns into Shakara. Ramashashtaha. 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 If Rama is the sixth person, that Sakara turns into Shakara. Ramas, instead of this will come. Ramash Shashtaha. So, here already two Shakaras already there. Then this one becomes third Shakara. That's a 1, 2, 3 Shakaras. Rama Shashta. For example, it is, we don't use this word often. For example, Ramas. Ramas Tikate. What will be the answer? It's boring today, I think. How the Sakara becomes Takara? Ramashtikate.
What is tikate?
Tikate, writing something, doing something, giving commentary on something. You're doing, okay. Ramas.
So ticket of like.
Ramash Tikate. Okay, go to the next example. What happened, man? See, Dhanush plus Tankaraha. Rama, when he is his tongue of his Dhanush, is called as Dhanush Tankaraha. Ramas Shashtaha, Rama Shashta. Ramas Tikate, Ramas Balas Tikate, Balas Tikate. Drush plus Taha, Drushtaha. Ud plus Yamaha. Ud plus Yamaha, it becomes Udyamaha. Okay. Tat plus Tika, Tattika. Ut plus Dinaha, Udina. Mahat plus Thalaha. These are all very long words. Another beautiful sandhi is called Jastva Sandhi.
No, Ramas means what? What is the
Ramaha
word
becomes
Ramas?
Ramas, Visarga. Sasajushoruhu, Karabasanayor Visarjaniyaha. With the two formulas, Sakara becomes Visarga. Or else it should be Ramas only.
Oh, okay.
So here look at the Jastva Sandhi. Jastva, Jash. Jabagada Dash is Jash. Okay. The earlier letter should be Ka, Cha, Ta, Ta, Pa. Ka, Cha, Ta, Ta, Pa. The later letter should be Ga, Ja, Da, Da, Ba. These are the commands. Then it should be Jastva Sandhi. For example, Dik is Ka. On this Kakara, what happens? Dik plus Ambaraha.
Yambara,
Vak plus Ishaha.
Vageshwara,
On Kakara, Gakara is coming. Chakara, Jakara will come. Okay. Takara, Shat plus Ananaha. Shat plus Ananaha. Shadananaha. Jagat plus Ishaha. Jagadishaha. Jagat plus Rathaha. Sorry, Jayat plus Rathaha. Jayad Rathaha. So this is more often we see Jastva Sandhi. So lateral letter should be this and earlier letter should be Jastva Sandhi. Just letters, just. I want to look Eongayo Jabagada Dash. Jabagada Dash. Jash. If it is a command, if those letters are command, then it's just a sandhi. Digambaraha, Vagishaha, Jantaha, Shadananaha, Jagadishaha, Radhaha. So Jastva Sandhi. Particularly why I told all these things today, because I want to teach you Visarga Sandhi first. Visarga Sandhi, which is very often we are experiencing problems. What is Visarga Sandhi?
Hariji,
Swami.
can you go back to the Jastva Sandhi,
Yeah, I'll do that.
please?
Yeah.
So can you please move up a little bit? So Kachata Tapa is the earlier, and the second Pradama Varna, Trutiya Varna is
Actually, Ka,
Kajada
Cha,
Da.
Ta, Ta, Pa. Okay.
Right.
Ka, Cha, Ta, Ta, Pa. Ka is the first letter, Cha is the first letter, Ta is the first letter, Ta is the first letter, and Pa is the first letter. For
But
these
here
first letters, okay, I'll explain you very clearly. Look at here.
yeah, it says Trutiya Varna, but the second Varna is not Gajada Daba in that example that we saw. So
I'll tell you. It's called as Jastva Sandhi. Your beautiful question you asked. What is a Jastva Sandhi? Before plus and after plus, we need two letters, right? Plus. Okay. Before plus, what is Ka? Is the first letter of Kavarga.
Kakaganga.
yeah.
Okay.
Kakaganga.
Oh, first letter of ka, 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 ghanga. We call it as ka varga. Don't say ka, 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 ghanga. It is ka varga. Varga is a group, ka group. Next, what is chakara? Is the first letter of cha group, cha varga. Okay. Next one is.
Ta.
Next one is.
Ta.
Next one.
Pa.
So these are all first letters of those vargas. Okay. If these letters were dominated by the third letters of the same vargas, means
Okay.
what is ka? Third letter of ka varga?
Ga.
Ga. Very good. Next, instead of cha, what is the third letter?
Yeah.
Ja. Next letter, third letter of ta varga?
Da.
Da. Next, takara's third letter, ta varga's third letter?
Da.
Da. What is pakara's third letter?
Ba.
Ba.
Uh,
If these letters are coming as a domination on these letters, is called as Jaspa Sandhi.
Can we look at one example?
Yes.
Digambara.
Okay. Vak. What is vak?
Walk.
Ishaha.
Speaking,
No, vak is
talk.
speech. Ishaha is a leader.
Vagisha.
Vak plus Ishaha.
Vagisha.
Vagishaha.
E will be in the form of dirgha. Is a matra. Fine. Vak instead of kakara, there is a gakara domination. It becomes vag plus Ishaha.
So yeah. So what I was looking for is the second, the plus side. I was looking for Gajada Daba, but we don't see it here. So I was kind of wondering.
You have this one second
In
question.
the same kavarga,
Same varga
Where
letters
is
will
is
come.
walk plus chaturyam, it is walk chaturyam.
Vak plus chaturyam. Vak plus chaturyam. Vak chaturyam. It is
Chaturyam.
still there. Vak plus Isha. Vagisha. Ka disappeared. Vak plus chaturyam. Vak chaturyam. Both letters are seen. See.
Walk chaturyam. It's not ga.
Vak chaturyam is already there, na? You just, it becomes Vak chaturyam. Vak already there, kakara is seen. But Vagishaha, where is kakara here?
So Acharya, the question is, I think the confusion that we have is, what is the first letter joining the second? Purva Varna, Paravarna.
Yeah, it's a good question. The letter Ach should be there, vowels. Vak plus Ishaha, vowel, not consonant. Vagishaha. Okay. Ach plus Antaha.
Ajantaha.
Very good. Ajanta Ellora is already there.
Okay, so but what we are saying, what is the rule here, the principle? That's what I was trying to understand. So I thought
Jalam Jash Jashi. Jalam, I just tell you. Okay. It's very clear. Swar athva anya vyanjan. Okay. Swar. Jash. Sorry. Kavarga kachatatapa plus swara. What is swara? Etc. And anya vyanjan, if some letter sometimes which replica represents swara or direct swara,
Vowels.
direct vowels or indirect vowels. What is indirect vowels? ya, va, ra, la. If these things comes, so then these are the command for kachada tapa. For example, ach vak plus isha vagisha, ach plus anta ajanta, inka shat plus anana, shat plus anana, it becomes shadanana. Instead of takara, the third letter command.
Okay, the result is the third letter. Okay.
Result is the third letter. Inka sat, avakashaha. What it becomes?
Sadavakasha.
Yeah. Sadavakasha.
Acharya, I have to leave. I'm in a hotel room. The
Okay.
internet connection is breaking.
Okay, Swami, just the Jasta Sandhi is today. So in that way we have Jasta Sandhi. So these are all Hal Sandhis where consonants will change in the form of Sandhis.
Thank you, Acharya.
I want to tell Visarga Sandhi. Okay, let's tell this in next class, which is very important because often we are having a discussion in Visarga Sandhi. In disjoining and joining areas also we are having a problem. Okay, so today what we learned? Savarna once again. Guna, Guna Sandhi.
Guna, Yanadesha.
Very good. Yan. Yan Sandhi. Next.
Vriddhi Sandhi.
Buddhi should be before. Vriddhi Sandhi, Yanadesha Sandhi. These are all Ach Sandhi. Hal Sandhis?
Chutva.
Chutva. Shtutva. Jastva. Shtutva. Shtutva. Jasta. Next I'll just tell Visarga Sandhi, and if some samasas little, next time it will be very easy when we are reading paragraphs, we'll identify more perfectly. It is just like a revision. In the next class we'll do that. We'll do Visarga Sandhi and some samasas. I think the concept of reading stories is good, Swami, because last two stories and this one is good. Because we had a problem in identifying Sandhi, so I wanted to plan some Sandhis for half an hour and half an hour story. Today I was successful in first half an hour we read stories, second half an hour, we went to grammar. 1-2 classes a grammar part. Later on you can increase the pace, speed.
I think in Sanskrit, seems like Sandhi is the most important thing.
Yeah, joining and disjoining is very important to understand the actual word.
Right. And many times I see big words and you can't figure out until it's
Earlier time, Swami, in earlier time, it is bit, paper is difficult to available for writings. No paper, no pen. People need to remember everything. If the paper is also Talapatra, which is almost not more than three fingers size. So they need to write entire 24,000 Ramayana shlokas, Mahabharata and everything.
Right.
They don't have space to give kamas and divide and write, they just compiled very closely.
Yeah,
If you see Talapatra Grantha, you don't understand at all what it is. No kamas, everything is in samasas and sandhis. People who know Sanskrit, then only you can decode it, or else it is very difficult.
Right. That's the reason we should practice more of that.
No, if you go on reading, you will go on understanding, that's fine. Once understanding is difficult. If you know these concepts in mind, whenever you see some Ramos Chinotyardhan, what is Ramaha? Ardhan Chinoti. Rama is picking up the meanings. Rama will not look at things in the words. All useless things will be necked out. Only important things he'll pick up. Rama, important things he'll pick up. Ramaha Arthan Chinoti, Ramas Charthan Chinoti. You know, the word becomes closer.
Yeah.
Saptarshi Vihita, Saptarshir Jayate. You can compile, close, make 4 or 5 sentences into one word. For that, they use this technique. For them, it is useful as books are not available. For us, not required. Because we have every facility to read, write, and understand, right? But if you want to go back to understand them, you need that knowledge. Okay, Swami, next week we'll discuss with some grammatical parts. And if possible, Lakshmana Reddy ji and Bhikshapati ji, I miss you from last 2-3 weeks, Swami.
Yeah.
I know you are busy, but
Entire
next
March.
class-
we were-
Next class, we'll just go to some other
So
new
we-
stories, Panchatantra stories. You people
We'll
will
raise the
read and you
classes
people will try to tell the meaning. Okay? Easy, simple
Okay,
stories.
yes. So we should try to get one from the Google.
No. I have stories. I'll just give
Sure.
it to you.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
just
Okay.
project. You should read and tell the meaning. Okay?
Thank you.
Vande Mataram.
Today
Have a
they
safe and
Vande
healthy
Mataram.
life. Enjoy the time.
in the broadcasting.
Yeah.